Good evening. I hope everyone is having a nice start to their week. I am continuing my study of the Cosma Visions Oracle by James R. Leeds. And let's see, after last night's 4 majors and a court, what does he call them in the Pathfinder? These are the minor arcana beings, the court cards. And so let's see what's next for Spirit. The 6 of Trees. 6 of Trees. Of Trees. Oh, turned it over the wrong way. That's the Prisma Vision side. Wait a minute. No, it isn't. Where am I? I see, because I'm jumping around. Ah, it's just the extras. 6 of Trees. Trees. 8, 6. Mirror card. 6 of Pentacles. A bright haze rolls through the hills, cascading across the background of a backlit, proud oak tree. The farm is bountiful this time of year, and the harvest is nearly here. The fertile ground is speckled with pops of bright color, and after the rotting that came before, this abundance is welcome. Upright meaning, abundance, giving, gratitude. Presence, uplifting. The harvest provides hope and comfort. With the copious crop overflowing, this card appears when you have come into an excess of good fortune. Unlike the 4 of Trees, this card represents the other side of greed, giving. Knowing the pain of the rot, you have the understanding needed to share your wealth with those less fortunate than you. Even if you do not have an abundance, have gratitude for what you do have. Your generosity and kindness will come back tenfold, and be the roots of many happy memories to follow. Reversed meaning, withholding, extortion, giving with expectation. Presence, challenging. Excuse me a minute. Okay. Reversed meaning, Okay, we got that part. The farm upside down no longer beams with the joy of abundance, but this rather speaks to withholding and extorting for increased opportunity. This card appears when you have come into some fortune but are refusing to share it without something in return. Know that it is important to always give more than you take. You cannot always ask for something in return when the other party has nothing to give. A gift is not a gift if it comes with strings attached. If you truly want to share, do so without expectation. The day will come when the favor is returned. In spirit. I'm going to end up just coming back to that, to this, to that. Air. Let's see. Just drop pen garbage. Next, we have, flip those over. The romantic. The romantic. The Queen of Cups is its mirror. Let's see. Entertainer. That's the weaver. The elementist. Okay, let's see. Commander. Pathfinder. Peacemaker. Shapeshifter. Wanderer. Mystic. Protector. Composer. Romantic. Knight of Chalices is the mirror card. The romantic is the Knight of Chalices. A despondent woman lounges in a golden vessel as she stares deeply into her own reflection. Caught in another wave of love. Around her, the world blooms in beauty, but the romantic is too lost in her own head to remove her eclipsing hat for sunnier skies. The romantic exhibits two sides, sweeping, wondrous love and catastrophic emotional upheaval. Finding the middle ground is key in a healthy balance. Upright meaning, following the heart, idealist, romantic. Presence, uplifting. Upright, this is a character who chooses to see the beauty in things but can also be easily wrapped up in their own emotions. If the romantic pops up in a reading, take a minute to really cherish the good that you have in your life. It can very easily get caught up with the bad that we forget to acknowledge all that is good. The romantic teaches us that if move forward with our heart and in mind, that if we move forward with our heart and mind, love will surely follow. Reversed meaning: moody, removed, aloof. Presence: challenging. On the flip side, the reversed romantic can often come off as moody and dejected. They believe that their bad luck has dealt them an even worse hand than others. This attitude can make them nearsighted and oblivious to realities. If you feel that you can relate to this reversal, then remove your hat, feel the sun on your head, and let it radiate down your body. There is so much to be grateful for in the simplicities of life. Most of all, it is important to know that the situation can change, especially when you listen to what your heart wants and find a way to begin to enjoy being present. My brain is just, I am going to do this. I'm going to go back to Six of Trees real quick and write down I'm going to fill in keywords today. Sometimes that's just what I end up doing. Upright, and I'm going to put both sides. Abundance, giving, gratitude. And withholding, extortion, giving with expectation. Okay, and the same here. Oh, wrong one. Oh, my color shit. Following the heart, idealist, romantic. Oh, idealist, I left out. Idealistic, idealist. Okay. And reversed. Moody, removed, aloof. And fire. What do we find for, what do we pull for fire? The Phoenix. 5 in the major arcana. The Phoenix. Hierophant. You notice a fiery streak zipping across the space beyond you. You call upon the phoenix, and it soars in the sky like a delicate explosion. The parade of colors streaming from the tail of the phoenix contains traces of all the goodness you have engendered in your life. With these memories guiding the giant bird, it dances in the sky in true freedom, celebrating your new awakening. And in the beauty of this moment, void of all inhibitions, you realize you are finally free too. Upright meaning, spirituality, new awakening, oneness, presence, uplifting. If the phoenix appears, it is time for celebration as you are approaching a new awakening and an internal holiness with the self. There is a magic bubbling inside you that only needs your complete oneness in order to soar. Do not become too rigid in your expectations. There is an undeniable natural changeability that will happen within the self. Allowing patience and room for this spiritual awakening to take place will lead you to soar to greater heights. Rigidity. Let my fire consume me more. Me more fully. And I'm still going to write the meanings. So we got upright spirituality. And I still have to read the reversed. I had something to write, so I had to write it. Oneness. Okay, read the rest of it. Reversed. Restriction, disconnected, distant, presence challenging. The Phoenix reversed is a card of restriction. You may be feeling like you need a break from yourself, but wherever you seem to go, there you are. There is a disconnect happening between your spirit and your heart and mind. If this is causing you to distance yourself from others, spend the time you need to nourish your spirit, and your heart and mind will follow. Shake things up, change your routine, look for new ways home. And let's write restriction, disconnected, distant. And at Earth we have the two of embers. The two of embers. Two of Embers in Earth. Two of Embers, Mirror card, Two of Wands. You stumble. Excuse me. I'll take a break a minute. Let's try this again. You stumble across a peculiar monument in the forest. Barefooted stone women linked in arms seem to have frozen mid-dance. Then you notice a heel lift off the ground, and then another. Soon their motion begins to pick up, and they spin in the night. Flames twirl from the heat of the dancers' movement, and what was once a statue is now completely alive. Upright meaning. Planning, making decisions, leaving home. Presence neutral. When the stone dancers show up in a reading, it indicates a readiness for movement and an opportune time to expand for new perspective. Perhaps you have been stagnant recently or have fallen into your comforts. You are not at the beginning or the end of something, but near the middle. It is crucial to make moves and make them soon. You don't know how long the momentum will last before it begins to slow. Reversed meaning. Fearing challenge, stagnant, immobile. Presence challenging. Reversed, the dancers have no footing, for they fear that a single move will cause them to crumble. But even if the dance were to end, wouldn't it be better to have danced than not at all? This fear of change can be crippling, but change is the one thing cannot be escaped. And when you understand that, you will no longer fear the flow. When this card reveals itself, it may be asking you to confront these fears. They may be causing you to play things too safely. We learn from the stone dancers that there will come a day when you will no longer be able to dance. So if you are able to now, then do it and celebrate the mere fact that you are alive. Planning, making decisions, leaving home. And reversed, fearing change, stagnant, immobile. Fear not moving. Okay, fear not moving. And water. water. There's our card. The Geomancer. The Geomancer. That's another set of things I haven't I've hardly looked at. That came with this stuff. I got the Geomancing set that James made. Romantic, Meanderer, Peacemaker, Pathfinder, Entertainer, Geomancer, Mirror card, Queen of Pentacles. Oh, I put them all way up there. I can't get them just sitting down. I was going to wave them around, but that takes time. The Geomancer moves about as if they have roots connected to the ground beneath their feet. Dressed in gifts from nature, the Geomancer walks lightly and with mindfulness, donning a mask reminiscent of the all-seeing eye. They organize particles of matter between their fingertips, offering sustenance to the seedlings below. Upright meaning, generous, sensible, nurturing. Presence, uplifting. In a reading, the Geomancer is symbolic of a deep connection to the earth and its alluring powers. They channel this earth magic with such compassion and comfort that it almost moves through them as a conduit. The Geomancer embodies generosity and asks us to be sensible with how we spend our money and what we can do to nurture the earth. They have a remarkable ability to see upcoming events by reading the earth's past and can cast a shield of light in a dimming world. Reversed meaning, in water. Frantic, disconnected, nervous. Reversed, the Geomancer can be frantic and nervous. When things start to spiral out of control, the reversed Geomancer has little room before they start to unravel themselves, and they begin to lose their profound oneness with the earth. If you are feeling upside down at the moment, it's important for you to calm your senses. If your body is feeling out of whack, perhaps some self-care is required. Take the time you need to realign yourself with the earth before making any groundbreaking moves. When your body is feeling better, then you will be able to nurture your surroundings. Generous, sensible, nurturing. And reversed, frantic, disconnected, nervous. Do before you have to be frantic. And there we go. And there's my cryptic and sparse notes tonight. Stay safe, everybody. Peace. I love you all. Doodles.